Hello and welcome to 1851 Franchise's latest series featuring military veterans who became great franchisees. My name is Erica Inman, and today I am joined by David Muir, Footprints Floors franchisee. How are you doing today, David?
Wonderful. Thanks very much, Erica.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us. Let's start with hearing a little bit about your background. So, how does military service play into your history, and what was your journey from the military to entrepreneurship?
Well, it's a long journey. I'm an old guy. I enlisted in the Virginia Army National Guard on my 17th birthday. In fact, I was part of something called the Split Op program. So I went to basic training between my junior and senior year in high school. And I had a 6-year commitment in the Virginia Army National Guard. So I was in from 89 to 95. And really, when I left, I got very fortunate. I was never deployed. I served during peacetime. Our unit backed up the 82nd Airborne Division, which did go to Desert Shield and Storm, but that conflict was over pretty quickly. So I was very fortunate in that regard. And then, really, I thought that my military career was going to be behind me. Um, Went and had a culinary career, and then, as life is funny, I ended up writing a curriculum for job search that led to me redesigning the employment program called the TAP program that the Department of Labor gives everybody who comes out of military service. That transitioned into me running a program for a major nonprofit for about 11 years called the Veteran Staffing Network to create a self-sustaining employment program. And once I accomplished that mission, it was really, what do I do next with my career? And I had been recommending franchising as a solution to hundreds and hundreds of veterans over the years. And I figured I'd take a look at it, and I found this amazing opportunity with Footprints Floors, and I can't be more excited.
That's great. How would you say your time in the military prepared you for success in franchising?
So the reason veterans are exceptional candidates for franchising is because successful franchises have the playbook. These businesses have been proven. They're something that can be replicated. And in the military, we have a manual for doing everything from executing our particular military mission to how to tie our boots. So when it comes to following instructions, following directions, and operating and executing to the standards, we're very accustomed to it. And so in their franchise concept, particularly if you pick a good franchise that's a good fit for you all around, as long as you can execute that franchise model, you're going to be successful.
Yeah, definitely. And what's your favorite thing about Footprints Floors in particular?
I have to tell you, it was the camaraderie of the group. So I happened to have the timing just worked out that I signed my franchise agreement right before their national conference. So I had the opportunity to meet a lot of the other franchisees from around the country. And although I'd done some interviews with some of the other franchisees during my discovery period about the opportunity, it was really, really wonderful to meet other peers and really see the sense of teamwork and the fact that everybody wanted to see everybody else being successful. The support that corporate provides its franchise partners is real, and you can just feel that family familiarity, if that makes sense. It was really encouraging to me as someone starting with them.
Yeah, that's great to have that network behind you. So, looking at your franchise journey so far, what are you most proud of?
Well, we're about to get started. It's taken a while. I had to go through getting an SBA loan. And to other veterans out there who are thinking about getting an SBA loan, there's an awful lot of paperwork that's involved. So don't be surprised if it takes time. You're dealing with the government, you're dealing with banks, and that does take time. But the exciting thing is, I've got all the paperwork in place. I'm just waiting for that last box to check so that I literally get that check so that I can open my doors and get started.
That's awesome. And what advice would you give other veterans considering transitioning to franchising for the first time?
So first, do your due diligence. There's an awful lot of franchise opportunities out there. Make sure that as you're doing your discovery, that you are looking at an opportunity, one, that aligns with who you are as a person. It's something that you care about. For example, I like construction. I'm a homebody. I've installed floors in my own homes. So it aligned with stuff that I was interested in. I wouldn't consider something that wasn't a good fit. Two, make sure you speak with other franchisees, right? So the franchisor can only say so much, but the franchise partners, those people who've invested in the franchise, can tell you whatever they want. And I recommend you ask them about the good, the bad, and the ugly, because they'll tell you. Ask them, why did you do it? Would you do it again? Get that insight, super powerful for you to be able to make a decision. And then three, think about how much autonomy you need and how much support you might need. Again, one of the most appealing things about Footprints Floors for me was the fact that they had invested so much in their infrastructure to empower their franchise partners to be successful. So just do your due diligence and know what you're looking for. Even if you don't know what business you're looking for, those are things that I really recommend.
Yeah, that's great advice. Well, that's all I had for you today, but thank you, David, for joining us, and thank you for your service.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me, Erica. Have a great day.